Lieutenant General Mnguni was recruited by the Central Intelligence Agency, the American one, and he actively worked for them.
In your statement, I will read exactly what you say when you introduce this subject of recruitment. You say, I obtained information from one of my sources that King Mrs. Zulu and Lieutenant General Mnguni were recruited by and actively worked for and with the American Central Intelligence Agency, in brackets CIA. Relayed to us by you, this information is hearsay, and relayed to you by your source, it is hearsay. So it is hearsay upon hearsay or double hearsay. Do you agree?
I do not agree. Commissioned Minister Cele at that time. He was affected by this POCA Act, the Proceeds of Crime Act. There was an arrangement. I believe when you get to those messages, one will be able to allude to the commission exactly what happened. It was during the ANC Lekgotla, when General Cele was in that house. And the basis which I also refer to, I'm saying when we reach there, it's written in my statement, the monies which Ket Matlala alleges to have given to Cele, they are there.
On the timing, when was Minister Cele in Mr. Matlala's house in relation to the award of the contract?
It was after the contract was awarded, Commissioner. The contract was awarded last year, and the information said, and it's not only former minister, it goes to General Masemola also. Not only General Cele. When the information came, they referred, of course, to General Cele, that he has interest in that. And it is true that he would from time to time talk to Ket Matlala. But that time, because he was the minister, we could not do anything. Hence the instruction was that let's wait for the elections. And indeed, the ANC parliamentary list, when it was published, Cele was on the list around 200 and something to 300. We already knew he was not coming back to Parliament, and we waited for the new dispensation, and as a result, Minister Senzo Mnguni was appointed the Minister of Police.
I just want to understand, and this is my last question on this. I want to understand your point around Mr. John Wicks in relation to the award of the contract. If you are making any connection at all in that regard, what's your point exactly?
The point is that it is clear that General Cele, he knew Vusi Ket Matlala beforehand, because this presentation was done in 2018. And when the source says General Cele is having an interest in this tender, you'll ask him, but why are you saying that? What do you have? He'll say the handler and the coil, the handlers. Ket Matlala must never meet with Senzo Mnguni. My responsibility would rather be to manage him or to say things that I know would never materialize. But it was a clear instruction that they should never meet. And indeed, they never met.
And did you know why there was that instruction?
Yes, remember the intention on this company was to investigate the director who comes from being John Wick, who's now Ket Matlala. There was no way you could bring that person closer to the minister.
Sorry, there's no way?
you could bring that person close to the minister, Commissioner.
You say at the last minute you informed Matlala that the minister wouldn't be attending the ANC celebration, and you suggested as an alternative that General Sibiya, Matlala and yourself should meet in Camps Bay.
Yes, that was a consolation. Remember, on the last minute when I informed him that the minister is not in the celebration, is not in Cape Town, he also decided that he's no more coming. But I couldn't just say, when you operate on somebody, you can't say the minister's not coming and you just close the conversation. You have to tell him, but I think because Sibiya is also in Cape Town, you can come and let's meet with him.
What would the purpose of meeting with Sibiya be?
There won't be any purpose, because I knew he wanted to meet the minister, was to make him realize that I tried something because the minister is not here.
But what interest would Mr. Matlala have in meeting with General Sibiya? Why would that be an offer that would be attractive to him?
No, if there was no way, I couldn't say to him, come and meet comrades. You would want him to meet someone. Remember, if he has frustrations about his business, you would want him to meet someone. Remember, General Sibiya is a Deputy National Commissioner. It's not like I'm saying, come and meet Maliki, or you give him someone who will make him realize that, oh, you mean business.
But if I understand your evidence correctly, Matlala said he'd already paid millions of rands to the National Commissioner for this contract.
That's correct.
So why did you think offering him a route to the Deputy National Commissioner would be of any value to him?
Commissioners, it's just that I don't wish that I should be operating a particular person like yourself. But what is happening is, the moment there was no way I could say, hey, Kat, the minister is not coming, bye-bye. You would rather say, look, because the Deputy National Commissioner is here, I think you can come, we'll meet with him, but the minister is not here. So as to it adds value or it does not add value at the time, what was important is to pass the message for the man to make a decision whether he was coming or not. And I knew he would not come.
Source give you on how they, that is your source, knew that General Mkhwanazi and King Misizulu had been recruited by the CIA. Did your source just say, do you know, General Mkhwanazi and King Misizulu were recruited by the CIA without more?
Yeah, it is without more. You'll just say, you know, King Misizulu he's been staying somewhere in the US. You check, and then you see how General Mkhwanazi speaks. It always tells you he was trained by the American and what. That's where everything started, commissioners. And indeed, even in front of the here and in our talk, he spoke about being trained by the American.
I'll tell you that I actually hold a degree from the United States of America. Does that make me a CIA operative? I'm scared I asked that question because you just might say yes.
No.
But can you please respond?
Yeah, no, I cannot say that, commissioners. Investigation as it comes. Someone may say that, not to me, to another agent, to whoever, may say Commissioner Matlanga is a CIA. He may say that, not to me. Yes, that.
Thank you.
But just picking up on the chair's question,